Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I wanted to do another fall look, but I wanted to do it centered around blue. I feel like I don't really see a lot of blue fall looks, so I wanted to attempt one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. It is my goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I'm very close. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like my videos or you like my makeup. Hit that subscribe button. Anything I use will be listed down in the description box below. If you'd like to see how I do this, then keep on watching. Okay, I've done this one off camera just so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm going to show you how I did it on this eye. I'm going to be using two different palettes for this. I'm going to be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to be using the Morphe and James Charles palette. Using the shade Cola out of the Morphe and James Charles palette, I'm using an E18 brush and I'm going to make like a crescent moon shape on this outer third. And I'm just going to start blending this blue in. Something I'm excited about with this is I'm using a new shade that I haven't used before, and I'm honestly not the biggest fan of blue eyeshadow, but I feel like a lot of blue eye makeup looks are really pretty, so I'm not really sure why I don't like a lot of blue eyeshadow when it comes to putting it on myself. But I don't know if it's just like I can't pull it off, or I just feel like blue is too much on my face. I'm not really for sure, but I'm hoping that this look turns out pretty because I'm really excited to do it. And the new shade I'm using is a new shimmer shade that's like really pretty in the pan, so I'm really excited to use it. Any excuse for me to use a new eyeshadow color is exciting to me because I feel like I never use a lot of new stuff. I tend to use similar colors. So I'm trying to make sure I am using new stuff. Because I've used Cola before, I've used the orange shade in this Jaclyn Hill palette before, but I haven't used the shimmer shade. So I think by like incorporating new eyeshadows into the ones I'm comfortable with help kind of lean me towards using new colors. Using a blending brush, this doesn't have a number or anything, it's just a fluffy blending brush. Going into the shade Hunts out of the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to use this to blend that blue out and then create that orange shade that I feel like has to be in a fall look, and it's going to help bring that blue out. I'm just going to use this to blend out that blue. And this is where I'm going to start creating that like extended eye that I like doing with my makeup. So I'm just going to slowly start blending out. So I know I said it at the beginning, but my goal for the end of this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers, and it's the month of November right now, so I have about 2 months, just because like we're in the middle of the first week of November. We're about 2 months away from the end of this year, and I'm at like 820 subscribers. I just moved my camera, so if I'm in a different spot, that's why it was bugging me. But anyways, what I was saying, my goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I'm at 820, I think was the last time I checked. So I'm thinking that if I can get 100 subscribers every month for the last 2 months, then I'll be able to hit my goal. So if you guys enjoy my videos and you like watching them and you like the makeup that I do, please hit that subscribe button so you can see more and you can help me out on hitting my goal. I would greatly appreciate it, and I think it would be so awesome to hit that goal, because that will be like my first major goal of this first year doing YouTube, and I think it'll be like so satisfying, and I would greatly appreciate it. Now that I kind of blended that blue away a little bit, I'm just gonna go back in with that Cola shade and just kind of do the same thing. Just kind of start putting this blue in a crescent shape, and then I'm starting to move it towards the middle because I want the shimmer shade and this Cola shade to kind of meet in the middle of my lid. It's that time of the year where all the holiday people that love Christmas, that love decorating and all of that. I'm curious with the people that are watching this video, if you are one of those that like Christmas and think Christmas is like right after Halloween, or if you're one of those that think Christmas is a Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and then it's over with kind of thing, or if you're like in the middle, because I know there's some middle people, but I'm curious what you guys are, so you should let me know in the comments below. I am a Christmas Eve and Christmas Day person, and my husband he's more of the middle ground where like he likes Thanksgiving, so like we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, but then as soon as Thanksgiving's over, it's Christmas time. And it's always been something really funny because we always jokingly argue about it because like I can't stand Christmas music, I can't stand Christmas decorations, I can't stand all of that until it's time for Christmas. And he's somebody that likes to listen to Christmas music when it comes time to it, and I think it's so funny when there's people that are always on the opposite end, but they always tend to be together, or like they're friends or something. So I just think it's really funny to know what everybody is. Going back in with that Hunt shade, I'm just gonna blend that blue back out a little bit more, and this will darken that orange just a bit. I didn't want the orange to be this dark, but because this is how I did it on the other eye, I'm just trying to make it match and just work with what I've already done. After this, I won't add any more orange because I don't want it to be super dark. The thing is though, I do like Christmas because I like getting Christmas presents for people. It's like my favorite part of it, and just like learning what to get everybody, and like when you find that perfect gift that you know somebody like really wanted, which I feel like is really rare because a lot of my family on my side, they're like not really picky about stuff. They don't usually want for many things, so it's really hard to like for us to tell other people what we want because we really don't know. So I tend to make a list, and on like Amazon, you know, you can make those Amazon lists. Usually like I'll be like scrolling or seeing something that I like, and I'll add it to that list. That way, because I'll probably never buy it for myself, but I do like it, so it's an easy way for me to give it to my family and be like, okay, this is some of the stuff that I was interested in that I never really will buy myself, so you guys can get it for me. So that's what that's what I do now. But like my sister's the same way, my mom's the same way. So we never really know what to get each other. So when you find out, like you figure it out on your own, like the gift that they really want, and you know they're gonna be so excited about it, that's like my favorite part. And I also like doing that for my husband. But my husband likes expensive gifts, and sometimes I can't really, which I'm not saying he likes expensive gifts as in like he's like what's the word, I can't think of it, but like he always like expects something expensive. That's not who he is. It's just like he's a car guy. He likes dirt bikes and all that stuff, and like a lot of the stuff for that is really expensive. So when he wants something to go with that. So it's also really hard to get him stuff without like spending all of my money on it. But it's also the same way with him. I like getting him gifts that he is really excited for, because I know he gets excited when it comes to his car stuff and like definitely his dirt bikes. So it's just really fun to get him something that I know he's going to be super excited about. But that's just my favorite part of Christmas. I'm going back in with that cola shade one more time, and this is just to make sure that it's as dark as I want it, because I feel like it blends away fairly easy, which is a good and a bad thing, just because it blends out really well, but then it kind of shears a little bit too much, and I want it to be like really blue. That way it pops up against that orange. And this is kind of when I start bringing this out just a little bit more out of that crescent shape. And this is just to blend it into that orange a bit better. And like I said, I'm not adding any more orange, so I'm just going back in with that same brush and blending the blue out a bit better. Okay, I just looked at the other side and this orange is not matching, so I am adding a bit more of that Hunt shade and blending it out just so it'll match the deep orange on the other side. I thought I was matching it okay, but I was looking at it again and I was like, I definitely did not. So I'm just darkening that orange just a bit more to match the other eye. And this will just blend that blue out a bit more. Next thing I'm gonna do to help with this like harsh contrast between my skin and the eyeshadow, I like to take some translucent powder on a small blending brush and just kind of blend right on that edge, and this just helps diffuse that eyeshadow and blends it out a little bit better on that top part. This is like one of the best tricks that I've learned, so I highly recommend. If you have issues with your eyeshadow blending out at the top and it being too harsh, do this trick and it will help out a lot. Now for the shimmer shade, I'm using the shade Cape Cod from the Morphe and James Charles palette. The brush I'm using is a 213, and I'm just putting this on the inner half of my lid. Not going too far up with this into that orange. I will take the brush that I use for the orange shade and kind of blend it out a little bit, but I am going to blend it into that cola shade. Also like going back into the cola shade with that E18 brush, and this just blends the other side into that shimmer shade. Then taking that brush that I used with the Hunt shade, then taking that brush brush that I use with the Hunt shades and just blending everything out. Now that I've cleaned it up underneath of my eye and cleaned up the shape a little bit, I'm going to do my base off camera and then I'll be back to finish the rest of the look. I'm back. I finished this one off camera and I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish this one. Taking Cola on a Bella Lash brush. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to blend that under my waterline. I originally wanted to do green, but I did green on the other side and it did not look good. So we're going with blue. Because originally I wanted to do like a blue and green with like blended out with orange, but the green just did not look good at all. I actually hated it, but to like wipe it off. Off camera, I'm gonna line my waterline with the Tattoo Studio by Maybelline gel pencil in the shade Striking Navy, and then I'm gonna tight line with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. I also forgot that I'm gonna do mascara off camera. I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using this Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Frost in the shade Expensive. It's got like a little pump style thing on the end. Taking a 213 brush and just picking some of the product off of that. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. Figured some gold highlight would complement this really well. And take the same brush and put it on my brow bone. And I'm also gonna use this same brush for my nose. I'm actually gonna try something different. I've been seeing people put their highlight right here. So I'm gonna try it, see what I think. And I'm still gonna put it on the tip of my nose. And I'm still gonna blend it out with my finger. Using my finger, I'm gonna blend it on my cheekbone, on the highlighted point of my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. That is it for the face, so I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray, then taking a blending brush to kind of blend everything out. For lipstick, I wanted to do like kind of a light brown. For lip liner, I'm using the Carly Bybel Il Makiage in the shade Bybel, and I am going to be lining my lips and just kind of filling them in the corners. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Warm Taupe shade. It is a matte lipstick. And I'm just going to put this in the middle and then kind of blend it out with the liner. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It is my goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you like my videos or you like the makeup that I do, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I like your y'all's feedback, so please comment down below with anything you'd like to tell me or any future videos you'd like to see. Until next time, bye.